buddy. Someone call an ambulance. As I struggled to keep her subdued, I called out into the empty station. Naturally, there was no response. Strike. Gah! Mia struck me with a well-precise kick to the shin and managed to break away from my grasp. As I gripped my leg in pain, she grabbed her school bag and started hitting me over the head with it. Whack. 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 Mia, get a hold of yourself. Give him back. Give Tristan back to me. Give him back and then go die. Die, you Tristan imposter. Die. Die, die, die. Mia, please stop. Die, 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 die. How many times I said it? It's me. It's Tristan. I am Tristan. Please recognize my voice. That voice. Tristan? Tristan, is that you? The frenzied attack stopped, and Mia stared at me with wide eyes. Pant, pant, pant. That's right, Mia. It's me, Tristan. I'm right here. Tristan. Mia dropped to her knees and crawled over to me. Tristan, Tristan, Tristan. It's you. You're here. I can hear you. What happened? Where did you go? It doesn't matter. What's important is that you're okay. When was I not okay? Forget it. It seemed that Mia had instantly forgotten the entire ordeal. But I was okay with that. She had calmed down and nobody was hurt. Well, not severely anyway. My head and shin were throbbing something fierce. But nothing a painkiller wouldn't fix. Painkillers. With that thought in mind, I figured it was a good time to call for an ambulance and have them pick up Mia. I reached into my pocket and pulled out my phone. I turned it on and began to punch in the numbers. Don't worry, Mia. Everything's gonna be alright. I know. Gleam. Huh? Suddenly, I heard the sound of metal scraping against metal. I looked up at Mia. At some point while I was looking at my phone, she reached into her school bag, pulled out a pair of scissors, and was moving slowly towards me. Wow. Hey, Mia. Be careful with those. You don't want to go and cut yourself, do you? Don't worry, Tristan. It's going to be alright. Just leave everything to me. I'll have you out of there in no time. Out of there? Out of where? What do you mean? What are you gonna try and do? Hehehe. Silly Tristan. Acting like he doesn't know. She giggled in a playful tone, like it was all one big joke. Whatever the case, it looked like I was right back where I started. Mia took another step closer, brandishing the scissors in front of her. I leapt to my feet and moved back. Why are you running? Hold still so I can help you. Let me help you, Tristan. Mia, just put the scissors down. Please, whatever it is you're doing, just stop. That's strange. Could it be that Tristan doesn't want my help? Why wouldn't Tristan want me to help him? How odd. How very, very odd. What help? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're saying. Although given the circumstances, how could I? Still, I found myself trying to make sense of her words. Plop. I sank to my knees in disarray. I guess Tristan never even realized it himself. What? What haven't I realized? Suddenly, I felt like I was going insane. Does exposure to the madness create more madness? I guess it does. Tristan. You're trapped. Huh? You're trapped inside the body of this creature who is trying to hurt me. Huh? At first, I thought that maybe Tristan had been replaced by a violent imposter who only wanted to make me suffer. But then I heard Tristan's voice calling out to me. His kind, gentle voice telling me it was all okay. And that's when I finally understood. Tristan was trapped. Trapped inside this creature in front of me. And that's when I knew that it was up to me to save you. What? You think I'm trapped inside a body that looks like me? Because I tried to help? Don't worry. I know it wasn't you yourself who was hurting me. It was all this imposter's doing. And Tristan is just entrapped inside its body. But it's alright now. Just hold still. Because I'm going to set you free. By cutting open its stomach and fooling you out. I don't know why, but I have an uncontrollable thing that I want to laugh right now. Sweep. Swish. Swoosh. Whoa. I narrowly avoided getting stabbed by the scissors. Mia had struck the concrete with the scissors and was shaking off the recoil. I decided to use the opportunity to make a run for it. I hurried to my feet and headed for the exit. Pant, pant, pant. But Mia had recovered and didn't take long to catch up with me. I missed all the chaos. I couldn't help but be amazed at her resilience. She was surprisingly fast for such a meek-looking person. Not the time, not the time, not the time! I snapped at it just as Mia was about to strike me from behind. I veered to the right and she ended up running right past me. But as she went by, her scissors managed to scratch me across my waist. I was bleeding, but it was nothing major, but it still stung a bit. But that was nothing compared to what she might have done if I didn't move in time. Mia screeched to a halt, right in front of the turnstiles. Panting lightly, she slowly turned around and stared at me. My blood was trickling down the tip of the scissors. Mia held the blade up to her mouth and licked it clean. Lick, lick, lick. It's still your blood. Huh? Her voice was so soft that I couldn't hear what she said. Tristan. It's still your blood. Why is your blood in that creature's body? I have to get it out. It has to come out. Get it out! Mia howled maniacally and charged towards me again. I frantically turned back and ran the other way, but since she was already close by, she caught up in no time at all. Swish. Swoosh. And her attacks had become more frenzied than before. It became harder and harder to avoid her. I had to keep looking over my shoulder to avoid her attacks, but I also had to keep a lookout in front of me to avoid tripping or running into something. Mia was fast, but due to her short stature, her reach wasn't very good. Although from time to time, her scissors would make contact with my lower midsection. It was just like earlier when she was trying to read the timetables, but she had to stand on her toes because they were too high up for her to see. Tristan, you can stop running now. I promise it will be over soon. Mia called out to me from behind in a playful tone, but as I turned back to look at her, her expression was nothing but playful. Her face appeared to be stuck in that deranged smile. It was absolutely terrifying, and I shuddered to think just how much more deranged that smile would become if she ever caught me. Careful, Tristan. Better watch out. Don't fall. She continued to taunt me childishly, or so I thought. I had been paying so much attention to me that I had forgotten to watch where I was going, and then suddenly, whoa, thud. Before I had a chance to react, I had run right off the edge of the platform and landed face first onto the train tracks below. Ah, dang it. My whole body was aching, both from the exhaustion of running for my life and from falling onto the hard, rocky tracks. But in spite of all that, I somehow managed to get back onto my feet. My legs were trembling, but not from its fatigue. Are you alright, Tristan? That deviously playful voice, lacking any ounce of compassion. I looked back up at the edge of the platform to see Mia gazing down at me, with scissors in hand and a very sadistic smile on her face. Now is not the time to be playing with rocks, Tristan. We need to hurry up and get you out of that creature's body before the train. Oh, look. It's already here. I sharply turned my head to the right to spot the train heading towards me. It was a bit of a ways off, but if I didn't get off the tracks quick, I was going to get run over. For a moment, I just stood there, frozen in terror. I was so scared I wasn't able to think clearly. The train was coming closer. Now is not the time to lose focus. I shook my head violently to snap myself out of it. Okay, Tristan, quickly. Which way should I go? This feels like one of those games where if you actually make the right decision, it's going to be the wrong decision. Or if you make the wrong decision, it's going to be like the wrong decision still. Jump onto the other platform. I couldn't go back the way I came. Not with Mia standing there waiting for me. No doubt she'd just start attacking me again if I climbed back up. I headed to the opposite platform. My body was tired from the chase, but somehow I still managed to pull myself back up. I staggered to my feet and looked back towards the tracks. I expected to see Mia standing on the other side, but of course, that was just wishful thinking. Tristan! You've got to be kidding me. It must have happened as soon as I pulled myself to safety. Mia had leapt onto the tracks and was leisurely making her way to the other side. All the while, the train was getting closer.